Welcome back to another episode of The Build Room. My name is Hunter, here with Kenny and Evan. We have a lot of camo on today. I
was
like
here
that.
first, to be honest.
That's a nice sweatshirt.
Thank you.
Is that technically duck camo still?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
What's the difference between your duck camo and my duck camo?
Well, this is, I think, the OG duck camo, because it's lighter. It's like the marshy.
Looks like the stuff they used in Vietnam.
Yeah. And then I think that's just like the same style of camo, but darker.
It's like bigger too. There's more space.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They're both.
I like the
both
light.
duck.
I
Yeah.
like the light in between.
We got it at Shields.
That's probably like $100 sweatshirt.
No, it was a Christmas present,
Oh.
so I don't know. But
Okay.
I don't think it.
So yeah, it was $100.
Yeah, no. All right. Well, cool. It is February at this point in time. It's actually been extremely nice. I think today's supposed to be 59 degrees.
Wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Golf
Wild.
weather.
It is golfing
They
weather.
have all the stuff up. They have the
Did they get the
flags
driving
up.
range up?
Yeah.
I figured they would because it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like 3 days.
driving range and the flags.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That does sound nice.
Go whack some balls in the beginning of
We
February.
should, bro.
That's crazy.
Take a nice driving range session.
The grass isn't even like fully dead
Yeah.
either because it hasn't been
It's
that
still
cold.
growing outside of my house. Like that stuff you planted. Like it never. I don't think it ever like went dormant or whatever it does during the winter.
That's crazy. Yeah. Very minimal snow.
Yes, unfortunately.
You went snowboarding though on Saturday, right?
Yeah, it was good, but that's because there was fresh snow, like a couple inches the day before or whatever.
Yeah. Icy underneath.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a couple, because like the ski place closest to us, they haven't even opened because they have nothing. I saw a picture of another soldier up in Fairfield. Like, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the mountain, it's literally brown,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a little dusting of snow on the other portion of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what's happening with the weather. Now that we had our old man conversation. Anything else exciting in your life, Evan?
Don't think so. I'm pretty bland at the moment.
All right. Kenny?
Fine.
Nothing?
Just keep it on.
I did have a kid this last weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
So everything went well for the most part. Thanks. Yeah. Is a boy. Had him on Saturday. So my wife had a C-section. He's doing great. Her blood pressure's still a little off, unfortunately, which is why we had to have this baby in the first place, because her blood pressure was a little bit high. Why I say in the first place, because we had him early. That's why. But yeah, her blood pressure kind of even right now is not great. So hopefully that eases. Her blood pressure does. Other than that, our new baby's solid. He's a happy camper. So
Nice.
How's the sleep?
Sleep's been pretty good, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, for me, especially, it's been pretty good. No, I think I've only gotten up, like, fully up, like, once the past 2 nights.
That's not
But
Yeah.
he just sleeps in his little
Back
talk
bed,
in between us. So it's pretty nice. He's getting circumcised tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it's been 7 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Good
we got
luck.
it. Yeah, I know. I watched our first sons. I watched him do it. It was a little, painful looking.
Mm-hmm. Are you watching?
I'll probably,
Yeah.
I'll probably go in with him. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's interesting. So, anyways, that's kind of it's been a slower week for me, at least. I've been working a little bit from home. It's been kind of nice,
Mm-hmm.
You guys been holding it down here
every once in a while.
Yep. You guys been holding it down here. Everything's been fine. Anything extra?
Yeah, don't think so.
No,
It's been
just business as usual.
yeah,
Pretty much.
You were fighting with a ram on Tuesday?
Yeah, that thing had to have been in an accident or something. Lower valence was not fitting on right, but we got her on there. So
He asked me if we removed the front bumper,
no, I was not.
and I said no, we didn't need to remove the front bumper because you know how it had the little dip on the front.
He had taken it off before. And I don't think it went on right.
His bumper just slouched in the front a little bit, and on the ends it kind of came up. I just told him, I said, you need to loosen it, and then, which we could have done, but I didn't know. He didn't mention anything about it, but I just said you need to loosen it and then have somebody lift up in the middle and retighten it. But
Ram bumpers are not fun to work with. If you own a Ram, not fun to work. Sorry.
What's right?
Sorry about it. They're not the greatest. It's very hard to access the bolts that hold the bumper on. So
yeah, maybe we'll do a ranking segment at some point about which vehicle is easier to take apart.
Good.
And generation too, because like different generations of the same model are easier than others.
It is true.
Rams are pretty difficult though. Like tearing apart a front end on a Ram versus
across the board, it's pretty difficult. Yeah,
they just put stuff in weird spots. They make it. Although cars and like front bumpers, those are tricky.
Those are annoying.
Like bumpers, especially.
Those are annoying. They're all plastic.
Yep.
They're flimsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yep. Anyways. Evan, did you bring? I think you have something for us. Eh? Did you bring something to
introducing a?
This is Evan's. What should we call it? Evan's tools. Evan's accessories. Evan's
something like
Evan's. We'd be funny to call it Evan's TTs. Evan's tools of the trade.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't like that. Yeah. Hunter told me to bring one of my tools.
No, I didn't. This was your idea.
Oh yeah. I brought one of my tools to show you all. There's no plug-in.
It's like fourth grade show and tell.
It is. It's too. It is too. So I was thinking about bringing the cutter just so I could go step by step. Like first we have to open it, but when we're closing a headlight, we got to use this guy, and it has temperature control. And basically the tip just gets really, really hot, and it says 932 degrees, but I don't know if that's the actual temperature. But anyway, you just have to basically, it's your welder, and you just weld the lens and basically your cut back together. And that's pretty much it.
And we use other things as well.
Yeah, you can use it to solder. You can use it to... I don't know.
Let me full screen this. Sorry.
We seal back emblems.
Yeah.
And side
basically anything you need melted or resealed or...
It's essentially a solder iron, like a little pen, if you've ever seen one of those. It's literally
like
a little bit bigger than a pen, and it gets really hot and it melts stuff, including your finger or something.
True. I have touched my finger a few times and it hurts very bad.
Yep. One time this is just a story from using one of those. It was laying on the table because we have like a little holder we put those things in so people don't just accidentally grab them because they're hot. But one time it was laying on the table kind of like it is right now. And it was on, and Jose grabbed the tip of it like that and then like to move it for whatever reason. And so he just like picked it up and set it down like so calmly. And then afterwards he looked at his hand and he was like, that was on.
Oh.
And it was, yeah, it was pretty burnt. So
nasty.
Yeah. That would hurt so bad.
So bad.
Some nice second degree burn.
Because like if you're holding it and you're welding and it's like down, you can feel the heat hitting your fingers and it gets hot. So grabbing it would be...
Yep. It's a very multi-purpose tool. Solder with it, melt with it, repair plastic with it. It's kind of nice to have. And they're like, I mean,
cheap.
We just get cheap ones. I mean, you can get a lot more fancy ones, but the ones that we get, honestly, they work great.
Work good for us.
Thank you for showing us your tool.
You're welcome.
Evan's TT's tools of the trade.
No, it's not going to stick.
That's very helpful. Moving on. Last week we ran some trucks. One of them is still up here, but this week I have something for you guys. You said Kenny and Evan haven't seen these pictures, but these are more so like modifications. And I'm just going to show you what it is on the picture or the video, and then when you see it, give your reaction, and then you can rank it on a scale of 1 to 10 on what do you think of this modification? Okay, so moving to this. This is, like I said, this was one of the trucks we ranked before. All right, first one coming up. When I swipe this, all right.
I'm ready.
Okay.
We have this truck up.
Okay. We did this truck. So on this video, for those that are listening, it is a new Super Duty, and what we did to this one is we did color chasing C-bars in the DRL. And this one is, I mean, we do it, if we're doing color changing, we do these kind of fairly often, the color chasing that is. But this one, I don't know, this was kind of like one of the only Super Duties that we've done the color chasing on, where color chasing and color changing. So red, green, blue, whatever you want to do, it can change. That rhymed. You can change the colors on the light, and they can just be solid that color, whether it's red, green, or blue. But also too, these ones, they chase, or like they do different patterns, or so like you can do like the lava lamp sort of thing, or like Tetris, like the lights will stack on top of each other, and they flow, so like each side kind of works together so that it looks like it's going all the way around the entire grill portion of it, you know?
Oh yeah.
So anyways, that's what the color changing, color chasing is. And like I said, we do some of these, but not too often. But we get mixed reactions on stuff like this from people. A lot of people think we're waving the gay pride flag sometimes when we do this. But they're kind of cool, honestly. Like if you have a vehicle or a truck that you take to shows,
we are not waving the gay pride.
Evan is sometimes waving that flag.
Never.
But these, if you have like a show truck or something and you park it, they're kind of cool. Plus, like kids think they're dope too. So, initial reaction, Kenny.
I think it is cool. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know that I would put the money into it because it's probably fairly expensive, because there is a decent amount of work that goes into it. It's not just like slapping some strips in there and like just kind of plug and play. You do have to do a little bit extra work, so it is more expensive. But I do like it a lot. I think it's cool. I probably wouldn't do it to my truck, but like out of 10, I would probably give it like a 7.5. Like it's cool. It's something like if I saw it at a truck, I'd be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's different.
I like it. Evan?
I feel like it depends on the truck type.
That's true.
Because with like this truck specifically, I feel like it doesn't go very well with it, in my opinion. But like I've seen some F-150s with color changing, and those are sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it just depends on like the color and then your truck type. Because I also don't like that chrome badge, but we won't talk about that. But overall color changing, I do like. So I'd probably give this one like a 6.8.
Didn't we do these on a Subaru? You did a Subaru
See,
set of
the
headlights.
Subaru ones
Those
were
are
sick. I love
That's the thing. That has to kind of be tastefully done, because if you throw these on like if Jared put them on his truck, and they
would look stupid.
Yes.
But it has to fit the headlight. The headlight has to look natural. It has to not just look like you just tape some strips onto your truck, because like some people will do. If you've seen like the DRL or the LED bar that goes just under the lip of the hood here, that looks tacky in my opinion. So
see, that's the new Explorer. That's got the weird light bar that goes. It's part of the head. It's part of the like daytime running light and the regular lights.
Yeah,
and it looks like a creepy smiley face on the front of it when it's driving towards you. There's a few of them in town, and I'm just like, I don't like that.
Anyways, all right. I don't. I think there's all sorts of different. Most of the time, you don't get older people putting these on their trucks.
Yeah,
A little bit, younger, more middle-aged guys. Guys that are like, it's honestly, I feel like guys that have extra money to throw at a vehicle, and they're like, it's just a cool extra thing that I'll maybe turn off at nighttime. Or people that take their trucks to shows.
That's the thing, is how often is the average guy gonna use those? Like, you're not gonna have those running just when you're driving around town.
No.
So it's like show trucks or
Yeah. The cool part about these though too is you could switch it from white to amber.
Yeah.
So you could run your running lights as amber instead of white, or vice versa. And these ones also too, they switch back, so they blink amber, and then they'll go back to and the switchback, you can either do sequential, where they flow from the inside to the middle, the inside of the grill to the middle of the outside of the headlight. You know, they've seen those on like the Chevys. Those ones.
I was gonna say, doesn't GMC just basically do this stock with
Yeah.
like their lights,
With the-
like the
mhm.
chasing and the?
Yeah. Yep, and there's a product out there too.
So those
Because of the way GM or Chevy headlights are made, they have both a amber and a white LED chip in there for the blinker and then the DRL. There's like a mod that you can do where you have your running lights be amber all the time instead of white. It's like a little attached. I saw it the other day. It's a little plug-in, and I think it's been around for a little bit. But you just plug it in to your headlights, and you can switch it back and forth. So, anyways, all right, that's our first one.
Nice.
Okay,
That's good.
moving on.
Not bad.
That one's probably. I think we're gonna slowly decline here as far as the taste of these mods.
If we have time, we should show the Subaru ones
Okay.
because those were
cool.
fantastic.
What I'm getting.
I don't even know.
All right, so this is a Super Duty.
It's all the chrome.
My main focus here is all these chrome accents. Okay, so obviously last week we debated chrome, but with color matching, and this has some factory chrome on here. This is a older body style Super Duty with a chrome grille, a chrome bumper. But this is one where they added chrome fender liners or fender. Or wheel, what am I saying? Fender flares, thank you. Fender flares, and then they add the chrome strip on the bottom of the doors, and then they add the chrome door handles, and then they add the chrome mirror caps, or mirror covers, chrome rain guards.
That's so much chrome.
Pillars.
Oh,
chrome rails on the bed.
Have you seen that guy? He's kind of viral on TikTok, and he made his entire truck chrome.
He polished the aluminum.
Polished the aluminum.
That's kind of cool because
that looks kind of sick, but that's way too much chrome.
Didn't they do this? Because when I was looking for a truck to buy, like in the the 14th gen F-150s, I think like the 2011, 2012 models, they actually had this. I think it was factory. It would come with like the fender flares and the rocker panels and stuff.
Yeah,
they would come chrome because I looked at a truck that had that, and I almost bought it, but I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, this is a bit much. This is I have a certain person in mind that put that not like a name, but like a certain demographic of a person that does this to their truck.
Yes.
But sometimes you see it, driving out town and you're like, all right, let's bring it down a notch because
way too much.
This is a negative for me, by the way. That's what I rate it. This is a negative something.
Yeah. 0.0.
Because I love these trucks, like especially that model of Super Duty. I love those, and they look good on the interior. The exterior is nice.
Yeah.
Heck no.
Is Jared here? Jared made it here.
Yeah, he made it here.
All right. That one's, we can just agree. Like I said, it might be a slow decline as far as mods here. Next one. This is a sticker for the for the back window that says "Daddy's money, but I'm daddy."
I put that on my truck.
It's not even centered.
That's true.
This is an ad sticker.
I don't know. I just found this on the internet. I've seen a couple of these. Right? Yeah. I've seen a couple of these. I won't say if they've been in the shop or not, but
the people that have like 700 stickers on their back window, just no, you can't. Maybe a couple, but
what about the sticker that's like "Clean hands, dirty money"?
No, it's still.
I
just think
no.
Yeah,
I saw one the other day that said "Dirty hands, still broke."
See, I can laugh at funny ones as long as they're small. Like this, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like I would laugh if I saw
this is a full back window,
the overweight dude on the pole, like just like in the corner. Those make me chuckle. But like, I don't know. This is. I mean, you spend your money how you want to, but
I'm getting this for all three of you guys for Christmas. You're putting it on your. You got to put it on your truck. Yeah, that's this is bad. Let's not do those stickers anymore, okay? Thank you. Next one. All right. So this one is different.
Interesting.
This is wheel well starlights. Okay.
I'm not.
Obviously, we've done headliner starlights before, where we put the stars in the headliner. This one is in the wheel well liners, where they poke holes and do pretty much the same process, and then you have stars in your wheel wells.
You would have to be 99.9% of the time a pavement princess. You
Yeah,
could not
this is a show
drive through any, like, even if there's dirt on the road, you couldn't, like, drive through it because then it's just coating your whole.
I don't know how they water. I think there's certain kits, but
I was gonna say,
you got to
but could
waterproof the kit somehow.
waterproof it.
Yeah. Obviously, the fiber optic cables are not. They don't have any electricity in them, but obviously you got to run that somewhere. So
Yeah.
we haven't installed one of these kits on the wheel liners yet, thankfully.
I mean, it looks cool, but
yeah, it
I'm
would be
just
like
thinking
for a
about the
show truck.
work.
It'd be like, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I could see Marco doing it for like a show truck.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sure.
not. I don't know if Marco would do that, but there's a few guys I could see.
Yeah, this is for one, it would kind of suck to install. Two, it's
It
gives
looks
you,
good.
It's different.
it's different than rock lights. Everybody
It
has
is,
rock
for
lights.
sure.
Everybody has rock lights. So if you could do this, and it's like, I don't have rock lights. I got stars in my
It's true.
wheel wells.
I think that's a big thing right now is just trying to find something that's different than everybody else.
Yep.
Because everybody's doing the same stuff.
I did see. We need to do this for rock lights instead. You can buy like the LED light strips from Amazon, and this is a dude, Dalton McDermott. He's from like Iowa or something, but he does it on his trucks. But you just buy like the strong magnets from like Lowe's or Home Depot.
Mhm.
You buy like the cheap 1-inch strips of metal, and then you tack the light strip onto that strip of metal, and then you just hang it from the bar, and
Yeah.
then you just attach it right to the frame, and it's way brighter than
Really?
just stock or normal
Rock
rock lights. And there's like the goal I've heard is like shadowless rock lights. Like you don't want any shadows, and like the way he did it, it looked better than most of the rock lights that I've seen.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
this,
Well,
I don't know about that.
It would be kind of crazy. Like if you did have a starlight headliner and then you add stars in all your wheels. Have you seen the stars in the floor mats before? I've seen that.
The
I
floor
think I
mats?
have,
I've seen
yeah.
floor mat stars.
I don't like that.
So you're stepping on them?
Essentially, yeah. It's crazy, huh?
Things people do with their
Nobody's going barefoot in your truck. that's for
Listen,
sure.
we're not gonna discriminate against somebody that wants to come and pay us money to do something like this.
Yeah, no.
But personally,
You might get judged while we're doing it.
yep. But not to your face,
Right,
maybe.
right.
You can judge Evan while we're doing it.
That's true.
That's for sure.
It's true.
Okay.
It's valid.
All right, that's all. I just had those four
That's
today.
good.
Right.
good.
So just some random
I've never
accessories.
seen that last one before.
Well,
I don't think I've seen that
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
I know. Let's do away with for sure Daddy's Money sticker
Mhm.
and the chrome accents. Okay, we can keep the color changing lights on the wheel wells and the headlights.
Yep.
That's fine.
So, all right. Moving on. If I can hold on, get over here. Moving on. I think Kenny has a question for us today. Kenny.
You. It's our question of the day, sponsored by Precision Retrofits.
Wow,
Shoot.
they're
They're a
amazing.
great sponsor.
Let's go.
Pretty amazing. Must be great people.
So this is for everyone at the table. They can, because we all work around this. But say I'm a customer, and I'm debating on getting some paint match done on my truck.
Hmm.
And say I'm a bit of a do-it-yourselfer.
We
Right.
don't- Yeah.
Why should I pay whatever amount we charge to have the textured plastics on my truck or vehicle, whatever it may be, smoothed and paint matched by Precision Retrofits when I could just grab a 3M scuff pad and a rattle can and spray my textured plastic and it'll still be paint matched? Why should I have you guys? Why should I have Precision
good
Retrofits
question.
do the work for me?
That's a good question. Yeah, you've all kind of seen, maybe you've done it yourself, where somebody tries to, which is I'm all for people doing it themselves. That's kind of how we started doing this business in the first place. But you kind of know, like, if you don't have the products or the processes or the materials to make stuff look professional, it's probably not going to look as professional as it probably should. So that's probably one of the reasons is it takes a certain amount, like a certain process setup and just knowing of what it is that you're doing. So to showcase that, we have a demonstration for demonstration purposes here. Okay. So
Hunter show
if
and
you're
tell.
watching, yeah, it's show and tell. So you see here, I have a side badge for a new Super Duty. It's a, whatever year, 23 to 26 Super Duty. It says F350 on it, obviously. And you can see that the top half of this badge is paint matched and the bottom half is stock, or how it comes from the factory. You can see Kenny's bald head in the reflection. You actually can't see his head because he's wearing a hat, but I can kind of see it on the camera here. And you can see, obviously, this top portion is nice and scuffed. And let's see if we can get a little of this.
Oh, ASMR.
Do you hear that? You hear that?
That was good.
That would be the textured plastic,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's try this again.
Oh, that's good.
You hear that?
No.
Exactly. You don't hear it. Okay.
Shoot.
That was me scratching the paint. Jared would have a fit if he was here. But that textured plastic, nice and smooth paint. Okay. So that right there, just showcasing that right there is like, all right, I don't know what more
you sold me
more you need right there. Also too, I mean, if somebody's coming to us to want to do it, they obviously are wanting a certain look. So you're probably going to be like, I want to do it because I want it to look a certain way. So that's probably another reason. But why should you maybe pay us to do it? Or I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like, why do you pay somebody to change your oil for you? It's like you could technically do it yourself, and a lot of people do it so. Like I change my own oil most of the time. Am I an oil change shop? No, but because I have done it, I know what I'm doing. But if you don't know how to change your oil, you're probably going to take it to somebody that has the materials. They have the knowledge. They know how much oil to put in your car. They know what kind of oil to put in your car, and they're going to hopefully do it to a point of making sure that your car actually runs the way it's supposed to and not break down the second you leave the oil change shop. Okay. So, yeah, I mean that, and you guys can maybe speak on the process a little bit because you're kind of more involved in the process. But as far as like doing it, yeah, and as charging money, like obviously painting plastics costs a little bit more than painting just chrome. Obviously, because like the chrome here is smooth already. So, and we can have a conversation another time about painting chrome. We get a question about that all the time of like, do you paint chrome? How do you paint chrome? How do you keep it sticking to the chrome? All that sort of stuff. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, painting the plastics is it's a lot more involved as far as the work and the process goes. There's essentially, we even have a YouTube video out, I think, that we put out on this of like the steps and whatnot. But as far as painting the plastics here versus painting chrome, there's like an extra probably 3 steps that we have to do, and they're not necessarily quick steps. One of them being we use a different primer to spray that, and
do we use cheap products? Do we just pick it up from Napa?
That's the thing.
O'Reilly.
Yeah, we're not buying our paint from Napa or O'Reilly, or Walmart or something like that. Yeah. We have a couple different paint suppliers, obviously, around us, as most people do, that we get our stuff from. Paint's not cheap. Good paint's not cheap. I think what we were saying, a gallon of one of the paint products we use, we talked about it yesterday, was like $400 for just a gallon of paint. Mm-hmm. So it's not cheap.
One with our primer, it's high build, and you have to buy the primer. You have to buy the like the activation,
the reducer,
and the hardener, and
yep. This is definitely a conversation Jared should be on.
Yes.
But
yes,
Evan, is this like a slow like a quick process? Like we get your truck in half day, tear it apart, and by the end of the day, it's painted and ready to go.
No, sometimes Hunter wants it to be. No, but most of the time
you guys are just bad at your job.
It's a couple days. So once you get like the plastics off the truck, then you have to obviously wax and grease them, make sure they're clean, scuff them, and that's what helps hold it to the product, the paint and the primer.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's all scuffed, Jared will take it and he'll paint it in primer, our high build, which basically just puts a thick layer of, I don't know, product on top of the textured plastic. And then we have to let it dry for probably a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you got to sand it all the way back down so that it's smooth.
That's where we kind of get our smoothness from.
Yeah, is
And then
from
there, it's
sanding
just
down
like
that high build.
Yeah. From there, it's just like typical painting
Yeah.
process, however you want to
Yep.
knock it out from there.
And that's the long part. Is the
Yep. Labor intensive.
Yes.
It's a bit labor intensive.
Yes.
Takes a couple days,
Which,
for sure.
Which, I mean, again, we could, and you've probably seen, people have probably seen where people painted plastics and it does not look smooth.
Mhm.
It looks like they painted textured plastics.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want something that actually looks like factory finish and acts like a factory finish, all that sort of stuff, and you're putting it on a $100,000 truck, typically you're probably going to want to spend a little bit more than usual just in order to get that quality smooth look. So
that's the other thing though, is like it's not always, we have not a super wide range, but we have a fairly wide range of like clients, like customers that come in. Like we do have the guys that, like that, the limited with the color changing headlights. It's like, oh, I dropped $90,000 to $110,000 on this truck. I have no problem dropping another $10,000-$15,000 in other months. But we also have guys that like, they bring in their 2014, 2015 Super Duties, or they bring in, the one kid bought our, what was it, 2002 F-250, and he's done a lot of stuff with us, but they just bring it in more sporadically and spread out.
Yeah.
But it's also, they're still paying for the quality. Like those guys, like the guys with the lower, the less expensive trucks, they could probably do it themselves, and they, there's probably things that they have done, but they also, when it comes to certain things, will pay the money to do it because it does look a lot nicer.
And we have had people, they brought their truck in and you could see that they did something themselves, and then later on they end up getting it redone by us, which is fine. Like I said, I'm all for do it yourself.
Yeah,
like
absolutely,
for sure. Do it yourself if you can. But most of our clientele, they're like, I don't need to do it myself. Right. I can pay somebody else to do it for me, which is kind of what our business is anyways. Right. So if somebody is going to do it themselves, they're probably going to just do it themselves regardless. Yeah. Us trying to sell them a certain way. And we don't normally get people that bicker too much on the price on certain things. I do know that we are, I think for the most part, a little bit cheaper than most of the rest of the country as far as color matching certain plastics and whatnot, just based off of conversations I've had with different people. But that's fine. Like we're not necessarily, as long as we make a profit on this stuff and keep business flowing. That's where we'll stick. So, anyways, that's our.
That's good.
Anything else to add to our textured plastic painting?
Nope. What did we call this segment again?
Precision pointers.
Oh, yeah.
That's Precision Pointers, presented by Precision Retrofits.
Oh, nice.
We'll get Jared in here to talk about the chrome.
Yeah, he probably.
Unlikely.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Maybe. We'll get his thoughts written down.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can write us a.
He may or may not come, but yeah. So that's our Precision Pointer section. Moving on. Are you still doing your Bible study?
No, we finished that a couple weeks ago. Oh. There probably will be another one starting up here. We are doing grace groups instead of Sunday night church. So, but no, we finished.
Those are on Sundays or Wednesdays?
Sunday nights, yeah. Well, people can pretty much choose when they are, but it's in place of Sunday night service. Oh. It just depends on the group. like what they decide they want to do. So
You going to those, F? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You like your grace group?
Well, last week was the first week.
Okay.
And I didn't go to that one because I was working on my house. But I will be going to the same one Kenny's going.
Are you studying the Bible?
Always. I study the Bible.
basically just review and like talk about what Dan talked about that morning.
Yeah.
So, which is good.
I guess.
Doesn't he he sends out like
He sends a question sheet
Yeah.
to like the leaders and whoever else. They can print them off if they want.
Yeah.
But
That's what we do for home groups on Wednesdays.
Right.
We'll just discuss sermon questions and stuff like that for the most part.
it used to be on Wednesdays. Ours did.
yeah, he switches it up.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about some of the people you go to church with.
It's true.
It's funny.
It's kind of the only, like, I think home groups or grace groups, whatever you want to call them, life groups. I've heard people normally call it a bunch of different ways, but it's probably like the best way for you to actually engage with people.
Yes.
Because you can go to church on a Sunday and you can see people, but it's like either it's small talk or you just don't even say anything,
Yeah.
or
You see him make eye contact.
you get in and get out.
Yep.
I avoid Kenny at all costs on Sundays.
Evan avoids everyone.
Nobody can avoid him.
That's true.
That's why.
That's because every time I'm like not in the service, I hear from Jared and Kenny just because they can see me whenever we stand up. They just scan and I'm just there. Stick out like a sore thumb.
Look, there's not a lot of people in this world that are 6'6".
It's true.
You got to
Okay.
stand in the back.
It's true. I do.
You do?
Well, no.
Well,
but
I say
we
there's not a
sit
lot.
towards the back.
We have Evan and Dan.
Yeah.
Or both
True.
6'6" or above.
Well, it's almost Lent. It's almost Lent season.
That is true. We get Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday the day before.
Did you ever have Poonchkis?
No.
I don't know.
I've never had
I'll have
Poonchkis.
to explain Poonchkis.
I don't even know what a Poonchki is.
What's a Poonchki?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
This is great. No,
I've never had a Poonchki.
this is awesome.
Is that some like Southern thing?
Wait, hold on.
It's a
Pause.
Midwest
Pause.
thing.
Pause. Back up. Is Lent Jewish?
No.
Catholic.
Okay.
It's traditionally Catholic. It's a it's more of it's a tradition.
It's a thing the Catholics do where it's like their New Year's kind of resolution thing where they're like, I'm going to give up this thing for a week, pretty much.
Well-
Or about a week.
Hold on. It's more so Lent is purposeful.
Yeah.
It begins that Wednesday, Ash Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
is what
I
it
have
is.
heard of
Okay,
Ash.
Ash Wednesday. That's when it begins. Okay. The reason it begins then is because Easter is 40 days away from Lent. So that time in between is a time of giving up, or
Give up something.
it's like fasting, or giving up, almsgiving,
Okay, but it's
generosity.
just for the Catholics.
No. I mean, the
a
Catholic,
lot of people do it, but it starts.
a lot of
That's what
people
I'm
do it.
saying.
It's like we do it at our church.
Do you do Ash Wednesday or
Yeah.
whatever? Okay.
But
Because I
just
would see people at PCC.
with ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
We don't necessarily, I don't necessarily put ashes on my forehead all day long,
Okay.
but
So I was like,
Traditionally,
I
it
was
was
like
a
Catholic
confused.
yes.
It was a
Okay.
Catholic tradition.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like more, it's gotten more
It's brought
adopted. Like the Anglican Church, obviously the Episcopalian, all those kind of different sects of
Mhm.
that have kind of. Anyways, that's like 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
anyways,
Are we
that's what's
on
going
the
on.
podcast right now? Or
Well, yeah, we technically are. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'll
We're
explain. Yeah.
recording.
So,
A Poonchki?
yes, Poonchki. It is I'm pretty sure it's a Polish tradition. It's a very weird word, but it's a tradition on Fat Tuesday. They call it Fat Tuesday because on that day, most of the people who participate in Lent, they just pig out on Tuesday, the
Mhm.
Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. So in the Midwest, where I was from, mostly in Michigan, there's a lot of Polish people in Michigan. We would have Poonchki Day at school, and Poonchki is just a Polish donut, pretty much. And it's
Mhm.
there's like different fillings, but it's a filled donut. So there's like vanilla cream in it, or like a fruit filling, or like a chocolate filling, something like that.
That sounds
But
good.
all the stores, like we had, like the main store in Michigan was Meijer, Not like Fred Meyer here, but Meyer, we had Kroger, we had Aldi, all that kind of stuff. They would have boxes and boxes of Poonchkis at the front of the store. And our school, I don't know if our principal paid for it or who paid for it, but they would get Poonchkis for the whole school. And so it was just the thing. It was like, oh, it's Poonchki Day. So you got a free donut. But it was also just a funny word to say.
Poonchki.
They're pretty good.
Interesting.
Pretty good. But
yeah, I'm down to try Poonchki.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically that Tuesday is Fat Tuesday is Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So that's why like it's kind of been turned into something a little bit less meaningful.
Looks pretty good to me.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's spelled like
that does look good.
Paczki.
I'm a fan of jelly filled or something filled donuts.
Okay, it has to be the certain filling. It can't be like the fluffy cream.
You don't like the white Bavarian cream?
No.
Really?
I think it's got to be like a jelly, like a raspberry.
I like the raspberry jelly.
I like raspberry jellies. The best.
Or like even a lemon.
See, lemon's gonna be bottom tier for me.
Really?
But if we do like I like the Bavarian cream. I like a little chocolate filling if they got that.
Yeah, it's decent.
Or a little raspberry or cherry or something like that. Lemon's probably bottom tier.
I'm pretty much raspberry or strawberry. I'm not a huge fan of lemon or cherry.
Yeah.
I'd maybe do blueberry too, but
blueberry. Blueberry sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of cream filled donuts. Like what's the Boston? What's that?
Boston cream. See, that one's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, donuts.
Donuts.
Back donuts.
Polish food is
I like Polish food.
Interesting. It's pretty good.
You went to Poland, right?
I did, and it was fantastic. It was so much fun.
That's cool.
The food was delicious, but also interesting. There was one soup, and it was like pig intestine soup, but they didn't tell us that until after we tried it. And it was just like a rubber hose that you were just chewing.
Is that like Rocky Mountain oysters and they don't tell you what they are?
Yeah. But it was good. It was lots of fun. Went for like 2 weeks.
That's dope.
We saw one of like the Catholic, like a march or whatever. They just like were marching down Main Street. It was close to Easter. And so I forget what it was, but we were in church and then we just hear like the chanting, like the moaning and groaning and chanting. And we walk outside and there's like hundreds of people just walking down the street following this guy.
It's crazy.
And it was interesting, but it's fun.
I'm going to go to Europe at some point.
Yep.
My oldest sister, their senior trip in high school was a 2-week trip to Europe.
That's crazy.
That's great.
They fundraised all year for it, and I felt bad for my other older sister because we changed schools her junior year.
Yeah.
It wasn't we kind of had to change schools.
I went to Salt Lake.
I went to a Christian camp in Tennessee for 4 days.
Nice.
I mean, that's still
it was
good
cool.
travel.
It was the Wilds, which been there. It's a cool place.
The Wilds
but
is...
compared to 2 weeks in Europe where you go to like 7 different countries.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That was awesome.
That would be awesome.
That was the thing, like at our Christian school, like you looked forward to that.
Yeah.
Every like growing up, it was like, dude, I'm going to Europe.
Yeah, that is. There were because like I know like Lighthouse would go to New York City, stuff like that.
I don't know how they afford that.
Just got more money.
You got to fundraise, man.
Got more money.
The trip to Europe, I think it was like over $2,000.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
A lot of money.
All right, Evan, what are you giving up for Lent?
I don't know.
Are you abstaining or fasting or what are you doing?
I gotta think about this. You put me on the spot.
Okay, think about it.
Wait, when does it start?
It goes from Ash Wednesday, which is 2 weeks from yesterday.
Oh,
to
2 weeks from yesterday. Oh shoot.
To Easter.
Oh dang! So I gotta give something up for those 2 weeks.
Yep. It's also symbolic of Jesus' 40 days in the wilderness.
Okay.
That that's the idea. Is you're in the wilderness waiting for Easter, essentially. That's the idea.
Okay.
So think of something. Maybe like some people will do like coffee. Some people will
coffee literally every day.
Some people will do like social media. Some people will like actually fast on some days.
Like fast a meal every other day or every day.
Like I think what we're doing is for our home groups, we'll fast on Wednesdays all day, and then you break it together when you go to home group, and then think of it, Evan. We'll come back to you next week and see what you've decided.
What are you giving up? I'm not the only one giving
mine will be some form of social media.
That's part of my job, though.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's why I say some form. Like because I have like some social media where it's just like brain dead stuff.
Yes, that's true.
So like that, and then I'll do alcohol as well, and then I'll do. I think I'm gonna do some form of caffeine. Like I probably won't do energy drinks.
Dang.
I get bad headaches if I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't like.
It's bad.
I wouldn't say like, and it doesn't have to be something you're like addicted to, quote unquote.
Right.
But it's just something that you're like, maybe I have a unhealthy obsession or unhealthy attachment to this one thing. Like I drink 1 cup of coffee a day, and that's enough for me. Not that
Drink this a day.
Yeah, I'd probably have one of those a day.
So, anyways.
But then a Red Bull or something in the afternoon. So
yeah, maybe you, I don't know. Something else. We'll come back to it. Speaking of things coming up, this Sunday is the Super Bowl. The Seahawks are the away team against, are they? I think the away team technically. The what are they? Patriots. The Patriots. In Santa Clara, California.
I think the Patriots are wearing their all whites.
Yep.
Which they are 5-0 in.
That's crazy. Seahawks they're all blues, I think. And the Seahawks are favored by 4.5 points still, I think is what it is. So, any thoughts on the game?
I think it'll be closer than people think it will be. I think most people think Seattle's going to run away with it, just because the Patriots' last few games have been tight, but they've all been in weather. They've all, been against good defenses. So I think it'll be closer than people think.
I think, too, a lot of people are basing their judgment off of the championship games, which I get a little bit, but also, too, the Seahawks did not play in snow.
Yeah.
I mean, the 49, or sorry, the first 3 quarters of the game, obviously, they weren't necessarily in snow, and the Patriots didn't look great, but also the Broncos have a good defense.
Yeah.
Like, even though their offense had a backup quarterback in, the Broncos have a decent defense. So I think that maybe weighs in people's mind of like, oh, they only scored 13 points or whatever it was. And yeah, I don't think Drake may play well. I do think the Seahawks are probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
Personally, all around. I think Drake May's a good quarterback, but I think Sam Darnold has more weapons.
Did you hear Eamon Worry, the Seattle safety, got hurt? He hurt his ankle in practice yesterday.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're trying to see if he's going to be ready to play, which is a big loss for them.
He's a big player. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think.
Could you imagine making it to Super Bowl week and you get hurt in practice? I would be so mad.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the Seahawks win it.
I think so too.
Close. I think they cover the spread too, but only I think it's like a 7-point.
Yeah.
So that's my personal.
That's fair.
Personal pick.
Yeah. I would think so. I think it comes down to like Drake May has either a chance to like tie the game or like go down and score to keep the game close. And I'm guessing maybe ignorance is bliss in this case, and like he doesn't really know because he's never been to the Super Bowl. It's only his second year, but I think inexperience will show up, and I think he'll probably make a mistake down the stretch, and that'll just end up separating the game.
Yeah.
Or Sam Darnold will feel the pressure, and
he's looked good though.
He's looked very good, and I think he's past that because I think last year was like is it really real? Because it's Sam Darnold, man, he sucks. But I think this year he's played really well. I think it'd be cool for him to win though.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I like the redemption arc story.
Yeah,
be cool.
Plus, they have 2 Boise State players, George Holani and DeMarcus Lawrence.
It's true. Yep.
DeMarcus is old.
He is an old guy.
He's old.
He's been around for a minute. I just hope it's a good game. Honestly, I don't like
good game would be good.
Super Bowls that are blowouts. Are kind of unfortunate.
We need another Seahawks Rams.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if we can get something equivalent to what those games were,
it'd be good.
Be solid.
Yep.
I like high scoring. I don't like. Yeah. I don't think anybody likes watching like stalemates.
No,
where it's just like, ooh, it's 7-3 going into the third quarter. It's nobody wants that.
Yeah, and I think if the Patriots want to win, they are going to have to score at least 20 plus points.
Yeah,
for sure.
If not 30, just because I think the Seahawks will score that much. I think Jackson Smith has probably a touchdown or two, and we might see a Cooper Kupp touchdown.
mm-hmm.
We'll see.
They've got Seahawks are pretty loaded because who's their tight end? Is it Fan
AJ Barner?
or AJ Barner? Yeah,
I think their starter got hurt at some point.
but you got him, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, JSN,
Kenneth Walker.
It's a lot of good.
Yep.
Zach Charbonnet is really good too. I think he may be the starter for them next year.
You think we're gonna get rid of Kenneth Walker? Is Kenneth Walker's contract up?
I don't know. It's close. He should be coming. Is he at the end of his rookie deal?
Oh, it's got to be.
He's
at
more
least.
than
How long
rookie.
has he been?
He's been in for a minute.
Is it because the rookie contract goes for 5 years and then they can pick it up the fifth option, right?
4 years.
4 years and then
pick up the 5th year option. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I think it'll be good. Who did you pick?
I probably have Seattle, but I want a good game.
By 3 or what?
Spread's 4.5. I'll go. Yeah, I'll take 3. Keep it close.
Okay.
Like you. Give me Seattle to cover.
Okay. Good game.
Mm-hmm.
Good game.
Are you watching it with?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it with some family. Normally, I watch the first half and then go to church and then watch the second half after. Although it
is Grace
home
group.
Why don't you guys just have Grace?
We may just have a Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl home.
Super Grace group bowl.
Yeah, you should.
Need to text Eric and Logan because they're the leaders.
Super Grace group bowl.
There you go.
We just watch it at church anyway. So
bowl group.
We have Grace groups at the church anyway. So
there you go.
We should do that.
We'll do that.
I'll probably watch it with some family.
Get some hors d'oeuvres and some finger foods.
Mm-hmm. Everybody could just bring a meal.
Just bring something. Yeah.
Not a meal, but
yeah, we'll bring some food.
Dish. What about you?
I don't know what my plan is. Some of the people that go to our church are big Seahawks fans, and
see, that's the thing. Is if the Bears were in the Super Bowl, I would be watching it by myself or with Maverick in my room or in my house alone. Like I could not go to a party and watch my team.
It's honestly annoying.
Yeah, I couldn't handle everybody just talking and like I gotta be locked in.
I was that way last year because I'm a March Madness fan. College basketball. Purdue played last year in the Sweet 16 and they lost to Houston in a 1-possession game. And I'm at Ray and Nikki's house, and there's like the entire Miller clan there. And like, I can't sit down, like watching that game. I can't sit down. And I just like, I want to react. My wife hates watching college basketball with me. And I'm just like trying not to lose my mind because the last play of the game was terrible.
Did I ever show you guys the video of Caleb's touchdown running backwards? Mav and I are celebrating.
No, you just showed me the one of him in Green agony.
Bay. Yeah, and he was crying. And then the one against LA when we thought we lost and Caleb was running backwards to like 20 yards. Claire was videoing and we didn't know it and we started celebrating. That's how I react to every like sports moment. So if I'm around people, like they're gonna be like, "This guy's weird."
Yeah.
But,
oh no, yeah.
Oh well,
I'm locked in. Yeah. I feel like if I'm not locked in, then my team's not locked in.
Of course.
It's part of fandom.
Yeah.
Or you get superstitious.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll be watching a game and I'm like, my feet are crossed the wrong way.
I might not be proud of this, but I changed Green Bay. First half, I'm wearing my white Khalil Mack jersey. Halftime, I go in and change my jersey to my orange Justin Fields jersey. Come back. I wear my orange Justin Fields jersey again the whole Rams game. It kind of works until overtime.
Might have been it.
But I am a little superstitious.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's part of sports.
It is.
The super, it's kind of annoying though, because then you're like, what was I doing the last time they were actually playing well? It was my arm like on the couch like this.
It's true.
Anyways, all right. Well, Super Bowl Sunday is this weekend, and then
Olympics.
They start tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
I think opening ceremony is
Friday.
Tomorrow night.
You gotta have Peacock though.
Oh, really?
Everything.
Oh, it's not on ES or it's not on YouTube.
There's
TV?
a few things that are, but like
That's
a lot
annoying.
of stuff is on Peacock.
Maybe we have to pay
And my
1
wife
month
is
of
very upset.
Peacock.
Yeah. Do like sometimes I do the thing where you cancel and then you come back and it's
Yeah.
like 99 cents for 3 months. That's what I did with Paramount. But also there were UFC fights again on Saturday. I didn't realize they had a back-to-back week. They were okay. I watched the last two.
I forget who
They're
it
fine.
was. Who was the
It was
main?
the Benoit Saint Denis was the one before, and he won, and then the other one was that he's technically Australian, I guess, but he looks like one of the crazy Russians.
Yeah.
And the Diego Lopez was the other guy.
Yeah. Volkanovski. I did watch the co-mains.
Yeah. Apparently he fractured both his feet.
I did see that. Well, you could tell. Did you see the picture afterwards?
Yes.
Both his feet were like bloated. They were huge.
He kicked in so many times, so I'm not surprised. And some of the kicks were like,
well, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Well, you're kicking their shin as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Something's gonna break.
Leg kicks.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, they were good fights.
Yeah.
So.
They were good.
All right. Well, I think that does it for us this week of February the 5th for us, 6th for those that may be listening. Yeah, hopefully that was again informative on some of this stuff, and reactionary on some of the other stuff, and hopefully you all have a great Super Bowl.
Yep.
You guys have fun doing whatever you're doing, watching the Super Bowl, and eating whatever food it is you eat. And next week we'll be back probably with another episode of some sort, and maybe Jared will be on the Super Bowl reactions.
We need to have like odds when Jared comes back.
Yeah, I don't think he's. That's why we said he works the best when we're doing this because he has no distractions.
It's true.
So
he's got a lot of stuff sitting over there.
He's got so many random colors that need to be painted.
He's got a lot.
I told him, I said today, you need to have a 6-color day. Okay. You need to put on your whatever you need to do and have the performance of your lifetime.
We need to have him come in though so he can show off his new paint gun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
he got his new paint gun.
He did get a new paint gun.
We can have Jared do show until next week.
You need to drop a comment, Graham. Pretty much Graham. Graham here. Guess what color his paint gun is? It's a specific color.
Yep.
It is. Yep. All right. Well, signing off from the build room. Hunter, Kenny, and Evan. We will see you guys next week. Goodbye.